Okay, so I know that today it was kind of crazy in science and you guys got kicked off, so you didn't get to hear the basic needs of plants. So I know y'all were there for the photosynthesis part where we reviewed that, and we'll continue to review that this week. But I do want to go over some of the things I went over with the in-person class that you guys will need for your test, and we'll keep talking about this more. So the first thing I'm going to do is share my screen with you. Okay. All right. So this is what I showed them today. We have this really kind of flimsy blah flower, and it doesn't look very alive, and there's really not a lot going on. But this flower has a lot more going on, and it looks a lot healthier. So I asked them, what do we need to do to get this flower to look a little more like this flower? What are some things it needs? So some of the things that they told me were it needed some sunlight. Okay, so we put a sun in there. Oh, let me get that a little bit bigger. Okay, so we put a sun in there, and let's give it some arms. So it needs sunlight. Some other people said we needed roots, which I completely agree with. So we'll come down here and we'll put roots. And then maybe I'll make those roots black, actually. Let's make the roots black because we might need that brown a little later for some other things. So we have some black roots. And then they said we would need air. And specifically, we needed CO2, which is carbon dioxide. It's a gas that is found in the air. Some people said we needed rain or water. Okay, so we went and we put water in here. Some people said we needed chlorophyll, and chlorophyll is a pigment that is found in the leaves. So they said we needed leaves for the chlorophyll. And so we put leaves on there. And then some people said we needed dirt, which that's a tough one because we've read some stuff that said we didn't need dirt and some stuff that said we did. But the thing is, we do need dirt. But the thing we need in dirt is not necessarily the dirt, but it's the nutrients that are found in dirt. So we written down here, we went nutrients. And that nutrients are often found in the soil. Now, sometimes we buy flowers at the store and we have those packets of nutrients that we put in the water vase so that the plants can stay alive. But normally we need the nutrients from dirt for the plant to last a really long time. So soil maybe isn't a huge need, but the nutrients in the soil are a really big need. Okay, I think those were some of the main things that I heard that we needed. And a lot of these things that they said, like some of the other things, I'll make a list of some of the things they said. They said we needed chlorophyll. We needed oxygen. We needed sugar. Those are some of the, I think, the main things that they said we needed. Stems. And all these things are a part of photosynthesis, you know, and they even said we needed photosynthesis. And that is so true. But there are 4 basic needs that a plant has to have. It has to have these 4 certain things in order for it to do photosynthesis, which it needs to make food. So those 4 things, let's just write them out. So we had a lot of different needs, but there's 4 that if it has these 4 things, then it can do photosynthesis, which is how it makes food. So the 4 things, I wonder if you guys can guess. We have sunlight. We need air because air has CO2. We need nutrients, which are found in the soil. Does anybody else know what the other thing might be? Water. So those are the 4 basic needs of plants. And these are the 4 big things you really, 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 really need to know for your test. 4 basic needs. So not just, you know, some of the things they need or some of the things they use or some of the things they like, but these are the things that if they don't have these things, they cannot grow. So these are the 4 basic needs. So let's talk about why. So the sunlight comes in and comes into the plant and goes into the leaves, and the CO2 comes in and comes into the leaves, and then they go into the chloroplast and the chlorophyll, and they turn into oxygen and glucose. And then the water comes down from the sky and it falls into the ground. We talked about this a little bit earlier, and it goes into the roots, and then it comes up into the stem. And then the nutrients, they come in through the roots too, and then the stem moves them through. So all these things work together to make sugar and oxygen. And the sugar is how a plant survives and makes food. Just like we need food, a plant needs that sugar food. So that is what we said. Okay, the 4 basic needs. Just went over this one. Maybe I'll be able to get this. So we had sunlight. Ooh, well, I think you saw it on page before. So the 4 basic needs were sunlight, carbon dioxide, nutrients, and water. And that is what we talked about in class today. And this is what you will need to know to fill out your homework. And your homework, you need to put the 4 basic needs. And then I need you to tell me what those things do. Why are they important? What is the sunlight a part of? Can we do photosynthesis without sunlight? Can we do photosynthesis without carbon dioxide or nutrients or water? Tell me a little bit about each one of these and your assignment. And I'm going to also include the video that kind of cut off. You can watch both of those videos to help you guys. All right, bye guys.